Hello, I'm Passion Project, the creator of the expedition and the astronauts. If you're interested to know more about the astronauts, they are enigmatic monsters that descended from a group of survivors of the cataclysm that ended the Dawn of Fire era. Such an extreme event forced countless monsters to flee from their homes and find new ones that, while much safer, were out of their comfort zones. Monsters like the soon-to-be astronauts felt thrilled by the aspect of finding new, uncharted territory to colonize. Were it not for the cataclysm, these select monsters wouldn't have gained the spark of adventure that the astronauts are known for. At the dawn of a new, contemporary era, a large percentage of the monster world's surface had been explored. This didn't stop the astronauts, however, and they decided to venture out into space to find entirely new worlds and hopefully make new friends along the way. What you may not know is I have plans to expand upon these monsters. The astronauts are going to play a bigger role on my channel outside of the expedition. There will be other islands with entirely new astronauts like ones associated with the paranormal class, among other elements such as my own fan-made elements. Here's a look at one of the fan-made elements. This is the fabrication element, which I plan to use for my late 100 subscriber special. Once again, thank you guys for getting me to that point. I put a lot of work into this design, and I'm very proud of how it came out. The prestigious monsters are part of a project I worked on with my friend, Jamie. Jamie helped me with various parts of the expedition project, from voicing a monster to designing the logo. She has a channel you can check out, where she does much of the same stuff I do, related to my singing monsters. The prestigious monsters, their lore, and how they work will be expanded upon more, thanks to the astronauts. There's a whole new class of monsters called the Exotics, which was also made with the help of Jamie. Think of them like pseudo-natural monsters. They have your typical run-of-the-mill breeding mechanics, and could come together to form very unique songs. But that's a project for another day. What's important is that even they tie into the astronauts. If you haven't figured it out, the astronauts are going to have a heavy impact on this channel. But that's not all I have planned. I want you, the viewers, the community, other fans of my singing monsters, to be involved in this project with me. You should have just as much a say-so in this project as I do, which is why you will have access to a folder which contains various material related to the expedition, including transparent PNGs, so you can use these guys in your videos. Most important of all, you have the isolated expedition element, so you can make astronauts with your own elements. This is a chance for us to come together and hybridize each other's monsters. Let's say you are working on your own project, with your own monsters, with their own element. Maybe the cookie element. Well, now that you have my astronaut element, you can make a cookie astronaut. That's just a silly example, but I think you get the point. You can even come up with your own islands, entire islands that make use of this element, if you wanted. You're free to make videos using this content, and you're more than welcome to comment on my videos, asking me to check out what you've made. I have a fan playlist dedicated to projects people have made for me. I'm super excited to see what comes out of this, and I appreciate the continued growth of my channel, and I appreciate the continued support. This channel has only continued to grow and reach more eyes. The atmosphere has been nothing but positive, and I am so grateful. I can't wait to make more stuff. Thank you, MSM community, for welcoming me. You guys are honestly the most nice, down-to-earth people I've ever had the benefit of knowing. That's about all for now. Be sure to check the link in the description to get your hands on that folder. Once again, I'm super excited to see what you guys will do. That's about all. Happy monstering!